Hi there, we're Paul and Carole Loves to Travel, and we have just been, or had the privilege, haven't we, of being on board the brand new ship, the Spirit of Discovery, with Saga Cruises. Now, this video is all about why do Saga passengers keep going back? Because the percentage is over 80%, isn't it?
The captain gave us a nice speech while he was on there, and I think he was implying it was around about 85%.
That's right, yeah.
So we've done a bit of research for you, so you don't have to. And we're going to give you some reasons now why people keep going back to Saga.
So we found out that the first big reason why people keep going back to Saga is the private transfers.
Yes, your holiday starts before you've left your home. You get a private chauffeur, knock on your door, pick your suitcase up for you, you jump in the car, the next time you see your suitcases, they're in your room. Now that applies to up to 75 miles each way. But from 76 miles to 250 miles, you still get the same service, but you have to share a vehicle with other customers. But, still not a bad thing. If you don't want to take that opportunity and you fancy driving yourself, they'll arrange complimentary parking for you. And if you don't want to use a car, they'll provide train and coach tickets, and even in extreme circumstances, subject to availability, flights from local airports.
Yeah, that's really excellent, isn't it? All included in the price. And we know that's one of the things, every time we talk to my aunt and uncle about Saga, they say the transfer, they don't have to worry about, they're in their late 80s, 90s now, aren't they? And they say that it's just perfect because a guy comes, helps them with their cases because they can't lift them themselves, and the next time they see them in his cabin. So that's a real bonus ball, isn't it, for cruising with Saga? So that's the first reason. So on to the second reason why passengers keep going back to Saga is the cuisine. Absolutely exceptional, wasn't it?
Oh, it was fantastic. We did the 2-day
preview cruise,
what they call the shakedown cruise, and then we did the naming ceremony, and the food was
wherever we went.
Yeah, regardless of whether it was the buffet restaurant, the main dining room, it was exceptional.
Yeah, it was, and the service was fantastic too, wasn't it? In all the areas. So so the food is exquisite, and also the specialty restaurants are all included, aren't they?
Yeah, with the specialty restaurants, the only thing you can't do is you can't block book before you get on the cruise.
Yeah.
But once you're on there, you just go to see the maitre d' of each individual restaurant, and obviously subject to availability. If you want to go every night and there's availability, you can go every night to the specialty restaurants, and that's at no extra charge.
Yeah.
And there's also 24-hour room service, which is free of charge. They do afternoon teas, which you can either go to the buffet and help yourself, or you can go to the main dining room, where you get a little experience where they have the little plate thing with all your stuff on. Proper job.
Yeah.
And they also do, if you're going out on an excursion, they'll also knock you up a little packed lunch.
Yeah, they do.
So
fabulous.
You just can't fault it.
So just mentioning, go back to the specialty restaurants, make sure you book early, because they are extremely popular apparently. So as soon as you get on that ship, I would do that before you even go to your cabin. If there's a particular specialty restaurant, and on the new Spirit of Discovery, there was 3, wasn't there? There was the Club with Jools Holland that we ate at, and that food was just, well, superb.
Yeah.
We are doing a separate blog post all about our experience, so we will put a link up above about our, including all the food and everything on the ship. The second place is east to east, isn't it?
East to west.
East to west.
Close.
Yeah, close. Which is sort of an Asian fusion type, and then there's also coast to coast, which was obviously fish, meats and that type of thing, wasn't it? So the variety of food in Saga is just second to none. So that's the second reason why people come back.
Right, reason number 3. Beat you to it there, lad.
Damn it. So yes, reason number 3, the passenger to staff ratio. Now, on the Spirit of Discovery that we've just been on, there's 999 passengers and there's 505 staff, or 504. Over 500. Yeah, so I mean that's exceptional. And even as soon as we got on board, wasn't it, there was a line of staff just willing to help you and take you. Well, they took us to our cabin, didn't they?
They wouldn't have been smiling if they'd known what we were going to be like, would they? But that's another story. But no, there's nothing's too much trouble. And what we liked as well is when if you're in a few of the restaurants, you can tell there's the older staff that really know the ropes and they've been doing it for years. But when you've got the newer staff who aren't quite sure of 100% of what they're doing, on other cruises we've experienced quite a lot of animosity between staff members But on Saga, they seem to have this lovely nurturing mentality where they'd rather help one of their fellow staff members than sort of belittle them in front of customers, which
it was
like
really
I said, we
nice to
have seen.
see, wasn't it? Because it is a new ship and there was a combination of new and old staff, and that worked really
really well.
Worked really, really well, and was
Unlike
just so.
Carole's teeth.
Unlike teeth, yeah. So that was really, really nice to see. So that was what we noticed is the passengers to staff ratio. I still can't speak.
I know.
Is the
which I really like, but that's another story.
Is another reason why passengers keep going back to Saga. Should we start this again?
No. Fine. You can't tell she's a nurse, can you, patience?
So there we are. So that's another reason.
Reason number 4.
Beat me to it again.
Yes. Reason number 4. Now, not that we don't like the little kiddie winkers, but to go on a Saga cruise ship, you have to be over 50, unless you're with somebody else who's over 50, and then you have to be over 40.
Yeah.
So, no kids running around your feet. Sorry to anybody who have got kids, but at least you've got that to look forward to when you're over 50.
Yeah, which we are. Whoop, whoop. But yeah, it is adult only, which is a plus. And to be honest, Lucas now, my stepson, poor son's now grown up, so we want to go on holiday and not be surrounded by kids, and that's our choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not a family line, and they don't pretend to be. So that is a real plus for us, over 50s and no kids. So that is another reason why passengers keep going back to Saga. Reason number 5.
Oh, that wasn't
Got it in.
I wasn't ready.
So reason number 5, there is a loyalty programme with Saga called the Britannia Club.
There is. And it starts off at bronze and it goes all the way up to diamond. Now, obviously, you get your various stuff. You get your pin to go in your lapel and, speciality slippers. You don't get speciality slippers. No. I made that bit up.
But you need to have 35 nights, don't you, to qualify?
35 days qualifies you. And if you're a seriously, seriously loyal customer and you do 1,000 days, you actually get a free 22-day cruise.
That's great incentive,
so that's
isn't
some serious incentive.
Yeah, so that's another reason why people keep going back to Saga, because of the Britannia loyalty club. It's called a club. Is it a club?
It's a club.
I guess it is a club. So that is reason number 5. Reason number 6. Friend introduction. Isn't it through their Possibilities programme?
Possibilities programme. It's a scheme set up by Saga. As long as you've been on a cruise in the last 3 years, or you have a current product running with them, as in home insurance, travel insurance, they do credit cards, all sorts of products they do, that then qualifies you for the Possibilities programme. And all you just do is apply, and you'll get things like magazine subscriptions. They'll give you priority listings of itineraries that are coming out, or a new ship which obviously has just come out, and a new one for next year. And then the big bonus ball, if you recommend a friend and they book a cruise, they get 10% off their cruise, you get 10% off your cruise. And what's even better is you don't even have to go on the same cruise for it to qualify. So, a big saving to be out there, and all you have to do is buy something from the Saga brand. Yeah,
so that's another incentive for Saga passengers, and another reason why they keep going back.
Reason number 7. Celebrity and guest speakers. A long list of celebrity and guest speakers: Ray Mears, Wayne Sleep, Mr. Motivator.
Yes. Jools Holland, John Sargent, and they've had there's cruises that Strictly Come Dancing dancers are going to be on. There's also enrichment programs too with Orca, and they have just experts on board wherever you're cruising around the world to make your experience that much deeper. So that is a real big thing, isn't it? And Jools Holland is obviously a big draw, and we were so lucky to see him on the naming ceremony. And what a treat that is. If you want a fabulous cruise, not only did we have Jools Holland, we had Ruby Turner, and we had the guys from Selector too, didn't we? So Saga offer enrichment and celebrity guests, which is a real bonus. So that is reason number 7. And reason number 8. Right, so this is our last reason. So this is the cabins. We wanted to talk about the cabins. Come on. So we wanted to say that we had the privilege on our 2 nights on the preview cruise to stay in a suite, which was absolutely phenomenal, wasn't it?
It was spectacular.
It was
to say the
spectacular.
least.
And then on the naming ceremony, we stayed in a standard balcony. We will be putting links above to all our videos of our tours, so you can have a look around. But the standard balcony we were very, very impressed. Bigger than any balcony that we've had on all our previous cruises.
Amazing.
And it was the furnishings, the attention to detail, everything is just boutique luxury cruising, which is the aim of Saga, and they certainly achieved that. So
or as somebody called it, boutique.
Ooh,
nice pun there. And the other thing, on the Spirit of Discovery and the new ship that's coming out next year, which is called
Spirit of Adventure,
there is 999 passengers, and there is no inside cabins at all. Only balcony cabins.
Everyone gets a balcony, which is absolutely superb. And they are really good for solo travellers, because there's over 100 solo cabins, I believe, all have balconies. And there are, within that category, 3 categories. It's standard, and it goes up to, obviously, deluxe.
Yeah.
So that, for solo cruisers, that is a real bonus.
And our friend stayed in a single cabin, and it was bigger than most of the twin cabins that we've ever stayed in. So and we'll put a link to that down below in our description. So Emma Cruises stayed in a solo cabin, which was fantastic, wasn't it? It was.
So we'll put a link to that in the description. So there we are. So that's our 8 reasons why people keep going back to Saga. And we now understand why, because it's a fantastic cruise line. And for all the reasons that we've described in this video.
Yeah. So if you're under 50, you've got something to look forward to.
Yes, that's right. But we're over 50, so we can go. Whoop, whoop. So there we are. So we hope we've enjoyed our 8 reasons for cruising with Saga.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.